keep up with the defensive end, was looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 77 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Geez, I mean, what more can you say about Lamar Jackson? We know that he's got the quickness and the agility, but, you know, if you wanted proof of his straight-line speed, look no further.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A good pickup there of 22. On first down, Wilson steps away to his left. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, it's Carson. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Campbell on the stop. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now it's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Being chased out left. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg Olsen, 26 yards. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it.
Oh, and now they're going to fake him. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when it was to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
At the line of scrimmage.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now Wilson forced out to his left. He'll run it. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson, 51 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously, the pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Back now in Seattle, Washington, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Carlos Dunlap able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens draw a bit closer.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
On second down now, it's Carson to the 40 and no further. So the broken tackle didn't get him much. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run the counter. Carson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. Carson, the 1st down and more. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Rolling to his right. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Jason Myers to kick off first.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw.
And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was...
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
32.
So they tried to tack on 2 more, wouldn't have mattered.